My wife, who's been a superstar, we did a C-section. She did a C-section. I didn't do shit. But she's been having some issues with the nerve and stuff like that. So it's hard for her to be a little mobilized. So your boy's been, listen, I've realized this about myself. I'm a machine. I'm a machine, dude.
Okay.
I've been keeping some stats. Like, the matter of fact, I got some numbers right here. I've heated up lunch 4 times. I've heated up dinner 8 times. I've made dinner twice. I've made lunch twice. I've made breakfast 8 times. This is since coming home on Thursday. I just want the people to know. Still got 3 workouts in. Got about 3 miles in yesterday. Diaper changes. I've done about 17 diaper changes. I've been able to take about 7 personal shits. Coffee consumed 51 cups. And then a stat that I just kind of made up. I think a lot of guys out there understand this. But the stat is called, can you get me this? 87 times.
Men love to take so much credit for doing the least amount of work. It's so interesting that this man is calling himself a machine when he's changed a few diapers and heated up a few meals, which is so interesting to me because he just told us his partner went through a C-section. So she had an abdominal surgery to bring his baby into the world, an abdominal surgery where she was awake after carrying a baby for 10 months and going to countless doctor's appointments, putting her body through so much, risking her own life. But he's a machine because he's heated up a few lunches and got her a few things when she asked nicely. But let's talk about the numbers because, hey, why not? He listed them, okay? 17 diapers. 17 diapers in 5 days. On average, a newborn's going through 6 to 8 diapers a day until, let's say, 40 to be safe. 40 diapers. He's done 17 of those diapers, meaning he's done less than 50% of the diapers since coming home. Mind you, his wife has had an abdominal surgery, but she's doing the bulk of the diaper changes. The meals are adding up here. He has heated up lunch 4 times. He has heated up dinner 8 times. And when he says heated up, I have to imagine they ordered food delivery and or people provided them food like a meal train. And so typically women do that. And so all he had to do was press a few buttons, and that is so taxing. Truly, we cannot discount the amount of work he's done there, but 8 dinners. I don't know why 8 dinners in 5 days, but 8 dinners. Apparently, he had to get his wife a lot of things. You know, she's asked, can you get this for me 87 times, apparently, which seems pretty reasonable for somebody who just went through a major surgery and is having troubles and complications from that surgery. But regardless, now some things he did not bring up, interestingly enough, feeding the baby. Feeding the baby. I'm going to assume his partner is breastfeeding, but maybe she's doing formula. Regardless, typically when you're breastfeeding a newborn, that can be 8 to 12 times a day, depending if they're cluster feeding, whatever that looks like. And so each session, 10 to 45 minutes, again, who knows? So let's just say on average, 4 hours a day. 4 hours a day, breastfeeding or feeding that baby. He didn't bring up sleep. He didn't bring up how many hours of sleep he's getting. I think that'd be an interesting number because chances are he's sleeping a lot more than his partner is. So he's operating on maybe 7 to 8 hours of sleep and she's operating on what? Typically with a newborn, you're getting hopefully 1 to 2 hour stretches, maybe 5 hours a night. If you're lucky, I would have loved to hear about the sleep. Now, here's the thing. I do not want to discount the work that men do when they are dads, when they come home from the hospital. It's incredibly important to have a supportive partner, to have a partner who does the overnight feedings with you, who does the diapers, who can prepare meals, who can take care of you. What I have a problem with is shouting from the rooftop that you're a machine for participating and taking care of your child, a child that you did not have to make, essentially, right? You didn't have to carry that child for 10 months. You didn't have to give birth to that child. And so I think the least you could do is half of the diapers and heating up meals for your partner. And so, no, you're not a machine. You're still doing less than your partner who just had abdominal surgery. And so instead of screaming that from the rooftops, maybe focus on your child, focus on your partner, and stop clapping yourself on the back.